We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
First pitch, 6-10.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's only 1 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Albies is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Albies is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-2. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Popped up, and no one will get this one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 26 home runs and 74 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He comes into this one at 248. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 14 homers and 47 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-0 on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Walters is there. 2 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So coming to the plate, Austin Riley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dahl is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Rockies 0. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Two balls and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Rival.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. So a full count now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Right side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby now.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, John Gray, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here it is.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The batting average sitting at .334, 35 homers and 76 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 36 on the year for him. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope,
and this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Blackman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short.
Swanson scoops it up.
Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Rockies strand 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, as we begin the top of the 4th.
d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder, number 11.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swanson, a native of Georgia. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Riley has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Braves lead it 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
Mike Foltynewicz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters.
The catcher, Tony Walters.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Ready with the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Softly hit here to the left side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air out to left field.
Dahl's in pursuit.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Carlos Estevez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Count 1 and 2.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Ripped down the first base line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To first, gloved by Murphy, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So striding in, Ender Inciarte. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. David Dahl to the plate now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Back outside.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0.
Ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
Daniel Murphy.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Grant Dayton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Grant Dayton.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding into the box, Raimel Tapia, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now the 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jairo Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Fuentes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. To short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Another one sent foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit on the ground toward the left.
Story brings it in.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Braves lead this one 4-1. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready for another chance? Tony Walters. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, Josh Fuentes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-3 ball game. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch. Line hard, but foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Misses, ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Travis d'Arnaud is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down to 3-1.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Standing in, Austin Riley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Rockies 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 23.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, second base.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Pitcher, number 47, Jay Paso.
Dom Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
John Nunez.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brian Shaw enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Acuna digs in now,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shaw, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1, and it's 1-1. Shot towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And he takes ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story picks it up. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two out, nobody on. taken high and deep to right. Blackmon going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Scott Oberg takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
Travis d'Arnaud is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. 2 out, bases loaded.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, the pitcher, James.
At the plate, Shane Green. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Blackman
Is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 12 and the Rockies 3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters.
Tony Walters.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Josh Fuentes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0.
That's out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Foltynewicz earns his 8th victory of the season. Shane Green works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.